This is Thanos, and this is him in LEGO. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and unleash a whole army of Marvel villains from the strangest ones that LEGO definitely never intended to make. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, my LEGO city will be completely covered in all of the biggest Marvel bad guys. Anyways, LEGO. Now, Marvel villains are some of the most iconic bad guys ever made. You have Thanos, who literally snapped away half the universe, Galactus, who eats galaxies, Ultrons, who tried to destroy all humanity, and Loki, who does get help.
Get help! Help him!
They've been in Marvel blockbusters, cartoons, LEGO games, and even LEGO Thanos Infinity Toilets. Wait, that can't be real. And today, all of them are hiding inside these mystery minifigure packs I bought from the sketchiest corners of the internet. And we're gonna open each villain one by one and then drop them into my giant LEGO skyscraper. So anyways, hit that subscribe button and let's get crack-a-lackin'. All right, now the first thing I'm gonna do is just take these out here and put them over here, because we're gonna make this whole city evil, but we're gonna need to just leave this over here so that way we can like unbox all the packs. All right, but with that said, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong, our first pack.
All right, let's use in our first pack.
Oh, no shot, it's Magneto. All right, we have the legs, we have the torso. Bro, that's so detailed, oh my gosh. We got the cape, and then we have the face, and he has a closed-eyed and an open-eyed one. All right, his eyes are closed, and he's just gonna be vibing. All right, wait, now we just gotta give him his little, magical powers here, and he looks great. Now, believe it or not, I haven't actually seen the X-Men movies, so I don't know what his main role is, but we're gonna put him somewhere in the city. All right, so out of all the places I could put him, so we have some skyscrapers to choose from, and we could also just put him in these little buildings here. I'm thinking we leave him on this building right here. There's a little window. It looks like he could like use the force and manifest up here. And we could grab our next pack. Okay, this one should be pretty good too. Oh shoot, is that White Vision? All right, I'm pretty sure this is White Vision. He was a like bad guy kind of in the WandaVision show. Yeah, I liked him in that show, but that was like the last Marvel show I ever watched, and I think it was also the first ever Marvel show, period. So I'm gonna give this figure a solid like 9 out of 10. He's super detailed. Yo! Okay, 10 out of 10. He has printed cape. That I've never seen that before, ever. So since he can like fly through like windows and walls and stuff, I'm literally just gonna put him like right here. He looks literally excellent. So let's try out the next pack. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Oh, another white cape. Yo, it's Gore the God Butcher. This guy was like the bad guy in Thor Love and Thunder, but he was played by Batman, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Oh, bro, get on there, come on. Yeah, okay. And then he comes with this backpack piece, and he's got this head. Yo, what the heck? Yo! Oh, that's fire. And then he comes with like this really creepy knife. All right, I'll give him like a 7. He's okay. Where do I put him? Oh, geez, gods don't really like belong in cities. Maybe we'll put him up here. He can kind of look like a gargoyle or something. Anyways, we also have all these big figs, so we'll get to those in a bit. But in the meantime, I want to open this. But it's not like a big fig pack, but it's like a midi fig. Yo, who is this? I think this is a character from Moon Knight. Bro, we're getting the most elite random characters in this video. All right, I'm giving him this cape because it looks the coolest. Bro, he's like Batman. And he comes with the hood. And then he comes with these little silvery things, moons. Okay, so I think this actually is Moon Knight, but like in like a weird black armor. I never finished the show. He comes with a normal cape, but that's kind of lame. The figure itself is great. And we could grab our next pack. All right, let's crack this next one. Loki. He has my favorite bit in the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe where him and Thor do get help.
Get help! Help him!
All right, let's finish building him. Bro, where's his head? Oh, there it is. Okay, and the last thing we have to do, boom, Loki. All right, now this God of Mischief minifig easily getting a 10 out of 10. Now, where do we put this guy in my giant LEGO city? Well, since he's kind of famously green, I want to put him at the top of this green skyscraper. All right, please just don't knock it over. I said don't knock it over. All right, let's open the next pack. Is that the Punisher? Bro, we got the Punisher? No shot. He's barely a villain. He's basically a hero. He just has, you know, blood splurted all over his face. At most, he's an anti-hero. That's like putting Deadpool in here. Anyway, he comes with a Glock and a knife, but he does have a gun in his pocket. He has the American flag on his shoulder. He has like a literal eye patch on the skull on his body. and he looks great. Easy 10 out of 10. Now, where do we put him? Well, he did come in the official Daily Bugle set, and he was kind of like up here, bruh. Okay, he was kind of up here, so we're gonna put him up here, and he could just stand on top of the sign and, you know, sneak attack people in alleyways. You know, actually, I take it back. I want him in an alleyway, and he could just take shots at anyone who comes out of the alleyway. Hey, what's going on, man? All right, now it's time for our next pack. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Oh, this is the bad guy from Doctor Strange, right? I think it's from the first one. He was like one of the evil, like, turned sorcerers or something. Okay, well, firstly, he comes with a torso and arms, as minifigures do. He's gonna have this arm over here, and then we're gonna have this arm over here. Bruh, get in there, come on. All right, and then we're gonna have this head. All right, and then we're gonna have this head, and this head, and his name's like Mordo or something. And he comes with a cane, and he comes with the little, the Doctor Strangey thing, the time, what, I don't even know what you call this. And then it comes with this really cool and detailed time ring. Master Mordo is definitely one of the less recognizable villains from Doctor Strange, but still looks pretty cool and has a poncho. All right, I'm giving this guy a 9 out of 10. Placement-wise, I kind of want to place him right over here, because then I could put the ring right here, and I can make it look like he's just walking out of a garden in like some foreign place. All right, now the next thing I want to open is a big fig. Now, I honestly have no clue what could be inside these, but I'm really excited to see. We're gonna open it up here. Thanos! Yo! I did not think we'd be getting the purple Titan this soon on. Oh, yo, he's got like blood and like torn clothing and everything. Okay, so we got that, and then we're gonna do the arms. Whoa! What is going on with him? That is gross. Okay, and then he's got another arm, which also has, ew, is that a bone? Bro is beaten up. All right, and then we have both fists, but I think I wanna do one of them as the Infinity Gauntlet, which thank goodness we get. And then we're gonna do the other fist, so that's gonna go right here. And then the last thing we have to do is the head. Oh, what is that? Okay, we're putting it on. It's like zombified Thanos, yucky. Okay, he comes with the Infinity Gauntlet, but we have to like take off all the different stones. So they come on this special mold and we're just gonna pop them in, I guess. All right, so this is the Power Stone, the Mind Stone. That's the one that goes here, right? Yeah. I think this is the Reality Stone. This is the Time Stone. I know that, Dr. Obvious. I mean, Strange's. All right, I don't even know what this stone is. All right, can somebody comment down below which each of these stones are by color? Because I forgot. Don't be mad at me. Endgame literally came out like 6 or 7 years ago at this point. Right, Thanos? I am inevitable. I'm gonna eat your brain. Okay, I'm leaving. Okay, he looks awesome. I love him. And we gotta put him somewhere. I know exactly where. So he and Loki had a beef. But since he's zombified, maybe he forgot. Anyway, I'm putting him on the roof, and he could snap away half of all the bad guys. Oh yeah, that's fire. Anyways, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong, our next pack. Oh, it's Evil Captain America. Here, look, watch this. See, you have like all the black armor and the red and everything. And then, bro, that is a bad face. Okay, compared to other supervillains, this guy's just not that super. I mean, he's like a veteran and everything. I feel like it's kind of mean to call him a supervillain. I'll give him like a 7 out of 10. I know where I want to put him. Since these two are in shady areas of being villains and not being villains, we're just gonna put them over here and they could like fight it out. All right, let's do another pack. We still have so many. All right, and we're just gonna open it up here. All right, and we're just gonna open this one. Ultron? Oh, no flipping way. Yo, he comes with this like mask under him and he gets a helmet like Captain America's over. Oh, dude, that's so fire. All right, he's one of my favorite bad guys from any of the Marvel movies. So this figure is getting like a 10 and I know where I want to put him. Let's put him up here with White Vision because like Vision was his protege. And we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong the next pack. Wow, this one's literally oozing out of it. What the? An octopus? And Doctor Strange. All right, let's put this down. This is like evil Doctor Strange. What is going on? Look at this magisterial cape. He's got like these red eyes that are super scary. And he also has like hair, fire. Okay, and then he comes with like the little power things or whatever, but that's like just regular power blast. I've gotten those before. I wanna know what this is. This is like a whole custom mold of like an octopus. And bro, his legs cannot stay on. Stay on. Oh, that's a crazy cape. Okay. How do I Like, is he supposed to grab it? Bro, is this his pet? Bro, I don't even know. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so it's cool. The biggest flaw with this figure is his legs literally are like really loose. It's like they like come off like this, boom, gone. Legs are gone. Like, bro, your legs should not work like that. They should stay in your body. The octopus is cool. I don't know what it's for, but it's cool. I know exactly where I want to put him. Yes. We're putting him by the portal with Mordo. All right, that's it. Anyways, let's open up to our next pack. All right, let's see who's inside. Bruh, it would be nice if I actually saw these movies and I'd know who I'd be talking about. I've seen this woman before. What is her name? Okay, she comes with a cool cape. Yo, that's so cool. Okay, put this on. I want to say it's Agatha, but I know it's not Agatha. Agatha is just also purple. And this woman also looks like her name would be Agatha. And she comes with a, whoa, like this like invisible sword. What the heck? Okay, so this is Clea. I could have sworn she was like an X-Men type character, but I honestly don't know. Anyways, I know where I want to put her because I feel this way about her. Well, we're gonna put her on the roof with Moon Knight. So she's gonna chill up here. And I am going to grab another mystery pack. All right, let's see who's inside, and it is Bucky. I mean, he's kind of a villain. He did kind of kill Howard Stark and Tony Stark's mom. Oh yeah, this is him with the mask. Okay, he's definitely a villain. Okay, get on there. Boom. Okay, villain Bucky. He comes with a sniper rifle. Oh, he also comes with his metal arm. Okay, that's sick. And then he comes with a Cap shield also, so I guess he can, I don't know, defend himself. Part of me wants to just put him on a rooftop, and part of me really wants to put him with our squad we got going on with like anti-heroes over here. Yeah, you know what? That's what I'm doing, but a little different. We're putting him here. Oh, and by the way, did I mention how detailed he is? Bro, he has a gun here, he has a gun here. Bro, you're hiding any more from us? Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna hide him in the sign. Yeah, and he could just, you know, take pot shots at Walter. All right, guys, I think it is time for our next big fig. The last one was pretty excellent, so it's gonna be hard to beat. Oh, okay. I'm actually excited about this one. It's the Juggernaut. All right, where's his head? What the? That's not like a normal head. Oh, this is why. Bro, it's Juggernaut. Let's go. Okay, and then we got this and this. Boom. And then we got this and this. Yes! You know what? I want to keep him on the ground level. We're gonna keep him close. So I think we'll put him like over here. All right, Juggernaut. Anyways, let's grab our next minifig. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Bro, this looks like the Green Goblin. This is definitely not the Green Goblin. This looks more like a, who is this? This looks like one of the Fantastic Four villains from like the comics, or like a Skrull. This is a Skrull? Yeah, this is a Skrull, but it's not just any Skrull. It's like a Thanos looking one that I'm pretty sure it was from the Fantastic Four like comic. It looks cool. He comes with this little fire thing, but I'm gonna put him on top of the Marvelous jewelry store, which is I guess part of this like jazz skyscraper. It's all the same color. It makes sense, trust me, it's fine. Yeah, we'll put him up here. If we get any more aliens, we'll put them up there too. But in the meantime, let's do the next pack. Okay, let's see what's inside this next villain pack. Who is this? Legitimately, I don't know who this is. It's another like Daredevil character or something. Yo, the pants are legit. Look at this guy. All right, we got this torso, and we got this head, and he's got like a beanie hat. I don't know why this is giving me Drax vibes. It just is. Maybe it's the eyes. Honestly, the eyes are kind of Drax vibes. Okay, I Googled it. This guy's name is Muse. He's from Daredevil. He looks cool. I don't know enough about him. I didn't watch Daredevil. So we're just gonna like add him with Daredevil so they could chill out together and vibe and fight evil Captain America. And while they do that, oh shoot, I get to unbox our next pack. All right, let's see who's inside. Oh shoot, it's another Moon Knight character. I want to say his name is Kanusu, something like that. All right, he comes with this little like waist dress piece. Then he comes with this, and then he also comes with this. Okay, wait, bro, get on there. Okay, we're gonna put this in, sweet. And then he comes with this helmet. Yo, oh, that's fire. And then he also comes with these little like, yo, these look like the things they use in Harry Potter for Quidditch. I don't even know what they are. The little Quidditch balls. I'm calling them Quidditch balls. That's what this guy's carrying. Fire, bro. Okay, that's cool. And then we have this over here, so that's cool. And then we have this crescent thing. Sweet! Look at this guy. All right, this figure's easily getting a 10 out of 10. Look at him. Look at his little helmet here. That's so cool. All right, now I gotta put this guy somewhere, and I know exactly where. Yerp, right with the other one. Sweet. All right, these guys look fire. Anyways, let's do another one of these. Thanos? No flipping way. Didn't we just do a Thanos? Nah, but this is him as a minifig. All right, so we got the legs. That's cool. And then we have this piece over here. Sweet. Okay, we got this over here. And then we're gonna do this. And then we're gonna, oh my gosh, okay. We're gonna do this. Oh, yo, that's sick. All right. And then we're gonna put this Thanos here and this one. And we're gonna put this head here and yo, oh my goodness. Look at this guy. Oh, that's so detailed. That's so cool. I would totally hang out. Oh yeah, no, actually not. No, I wouldn't. But I would. Nobody asked for it, man. This might be the singular most detailed minifig I've literally ever seen. Anyways, we gotta put him somewhere. And I know just the place. We're gonna put him right over here and he can fight Juggernaut or something. I don't know, Zombie Thanos is a pretty dominating presence. Speaking of which, let's open the next pack. No shot. Oh, is this like the Thanos version of Ultron? So basically there's a what if movie show what if Ultron became like Thanos and like basically wanted to kill everyone. Get this cape on real quick. Yo, and look at this, look at this. He has this whole shoulder armor that literally has all the Infinity Stones. Wait, you guys need to see this. Look at that. That's so cool. Then he comes with like Vision's face because he got the full Vision body because that was like his big dream. So this is what if Ultron won. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. And then we could just put this on here. And then he gets these two suckers. So he gets the Ultron face and he still gets to be Vision. But like everyone would have forgotten that it actually was Ultron if it didn't keep the helmet. So they stylistically kept him like Ultron. And then we're gonna give him this spire. Yo, this is so sharp. All right, now where do we put this bad boy? You know what? I know exactly what I should do if I put him up top. All right, it's the fight for the gauntlet. Thanos is holding on tight and he's about to spire through him, but he's already dead. So he can't get beat because he literally can't die. So I guess his arm gets to get cut off or something. But you know what? You'll have to watch the Thor video for that. Anyways, let's open this. All right, let's crack a ding dong. Oh shoot. Okay, I'm not 100% sure who this is, but I think his name is Red Sun. Wait a minute. Bruh, no! Thanos and Ultron just fell. What the heck? I guess Ultron got him. All right, well, we'll worry about that later. I want to finish building this Red Sun character. I think that's what his name is. Bruh, okay, we're gonna pop this on. All right, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Get on there, come on, boom. And then he comes with that, and then he comes with a gun. Bro, that's huge. Okay, I don't know what his deal is. I don't really want to. He gets like a 9 out of 10. And I'm gonna put him here. Guys, the Marvel villains are getting too obscure. Thanos, you can't just fall off of skyscrapers. That's not how this works. Yeah, you stay up there. Good boy. You too. You have to stay up there. All right, he's pretty epic. Anyways, we're gonna open our next pack. Let's do a big fig. This one's chunky. You hear that? Whoa, that was loud. Okay, it better be epic. And it is that guy. It is like one of Thanos's like Sinister Six. I forgot what they're called. They're like the special like guard that Thanos had. This is the one that hung out with Squidward. If you remember him, I forgot how he got killed. I think he got killed in Endgame like a second time. All right, his name is Cole Obsidian. The other guy's name was Ebony Maw. Okay, I'm remembering now. I'm being brought back to the old days of 2018 Lego Marvel sets. Fire! Okay. Bro, and then the next thing that we're going to do is connect this chain, and they kind of like connect like this. Sweet! Yes! And he came just in time because it looked like Thanos was needing some help up there. Yeah, okay, we'll put him right over here. He could vibe out on the Daily Bugle sign and you know, maybe help out Thanos from the little peasant. Oh, yo, this city's looking crazy covered in heroes and villains. Actually, mostly villains. Anyways, bada boom! Let's see, who's inside? Who's inside? Who's it gonna be? And it is, bro, another OP character. Yo, it's Kang the Conqueror. All right, he's got some dope detailed legs, a really detailed shirt, and yo, what is this cape? All right, that's crazy. All right, we're gonna put this on. Get this all on here. Boom, bada boom. Okay. And then he comes with a couple face options. He comes with the Jonathan Majors face option, which we're not gonna talk about him. And then we also have this face option with the mask. And then we have this angry face option with the mask. You know what, we're doing this one. Sweet! Okay, where do we put this bad Larry? You know what, I'm putting him on top of the newsstand. Bada boom. Honestly, I probably should have put him up here. He's pretty OP. Anyways, let's open another minifigure. This one's kind of chunky. I'm kind of curious who this is gonna be. Is that Whiplash? Yo, this is actually Whiplash. Yeah, he was like kind of like one of Tony's big ops. And he comes with this and a helmet. And it looks like these were supposed to connect in here, but I think they broke the parts. So one of the whips for Whiplash works. Okay, this guy is way too detailed. Look at this. Like, he's got the full like metal skirt. Look at the metal legs, the metal back. Oh, he's so awesome. And he lost one of his whip. And I think this is our first like major Iron Man villain that we've gotten. So that's cool. And I want to put him somewhere. So why don't we put him right over here? Pretty simple, on the ground, nothing crazy for a not crazy villain. I mean, he was kind of crazy, but like not crazy powerful. All right, let's open the next pack. Oh, we can already see a little bit of who it is. What the? Lady in jogging clothes? How is this a villain? It's like 80s jogging clothes. What the hey? Oh, no shot. It's the nanny. The nanny? No, I'm just kidding. That's an 80s TV show. This is Agatha, but like not in her like outfit from like being a witch and everything. Anyway, here she is as a Lego minifig. She looks pretty good. I mean, nothing bad to say. I'll probably put her like on the stairs. Okay, cool. That's Agatha. Oh, look at that. Conveniently waiting for us right here. Another minifig pack. Let's see who's inside. And it is the Red Skull. All right, this is one of the bad guys from Captain America. But this is like the variant of him that's guarding the Soul Stone. And you can tell because he doesn't have legs. So that's cool. Bro, look at his nose, or lack thereof. He's like Voldemort of Marvel. I don't know, he's kind of fire. I would have preferred to get like him like in his like prime, but this is a cool variant to get. All right, he's kind of like past his bad guy phase, I feel like, by the time he gets to those movies. But I'm glad we have one. All right, let's crack an X pack. Bro, this minifigure is gonna be actually baller. Watch. Ah, this is another one of Thanos' boyos. This is like the freaky one, I think, that like messed with Doctor Strange. I could be wrong, I don't know. He's missing an arm, but he does come with this epic cape. All right, cool. And we're gonna do this here and this here. We have this head. We're gonna be doing a thing here. And then we have this right here. Sweet. All right, he's Corvus Glaive. He's missing an arm or something. That's annoying. But he's still pretty cool. We're gonna put him with the Thanos boys up top. Actually, you know what? I'm putting him with the alien over here. Yeah, he's gonna go scroll time. Yep, boom. And then we're gonna grab another one of these. I'm dying to see who's in here. Oh my goodness, look at this. No. What's he doing here? Dr. Manhattan? Bro, he's barely a bad guy. At most, he's like a non-entity. Oh, that's such a fire green suit though. Oh, that looks great. And he comes with this face right here. And then he comes with another one where the eyes are closed. Yo, I know why. Because obviously he can't stand. Which, by the way, I appreciate that they gave him such good printing. Like, especially because you're never gonna see his legs sitting. See, Lego would have just not given him leg printing because you never see him. All right. Now we're just gonna slip this on here and he could just lift up his hand and read someone's mind. I bet he can't read my mind. Oh, but I can. I see alligators. Okay, I guess he can read my mind. Bro, I don't even know where to put him. You know what? There's like a whole donut shop thing over there. Nobody's really chilling by it. So boom, he could vibe. Maybe read what's going on in Juggernaut's head or something. Anyway, we are going to open the next minifigure. Oh, it's the Scarlet Witch. All right, now this one should be unique to say the least. We're gonna do that. We're going to do these and we're going to do, all right, we're just gonna slip this on and then we're going to slip on the hairpiece. And then she comes with this little power ring or whatever you call it. And then she also comes with this sucker, which goes right into the hair. What do they call her? Magic, like red stuff? I don't know. I just find it crazy that they made the little thing separate from her hair. Like I've never had to insert something into someone's hair before. Anyways, I'll give this one like a 7 out of 10 and I know where to put it. So if Doctor Strange is down here, I want to put her like right up here. Boom, and now they're all in the same general vicinity. And we're also in the vicinity of another pack. All right, let's open it up. Yo, no way. Hella. All right, this is actually a great villain that's pretty iconic. All right, yo, look at that wraparound. The question is if I want to give her the cape or not. Since she comes with it, I am. But anyway, we're gonna tag this on and then this helmet. Oh, bro. That does not work. Bro, it does not even reach your eyes. What the hey? I mean, it looks cool, it doesn't work. All right, like 4 out of 10. I actually, you know what, 6 out of 10. If I step on this, I might die, so. Anyway, I know where to put her. Not with you. Yeah, we're putting her with the other Thor villains. They could vibe and like each other. Anyway, you know what time it is. Bro, I'm getting more unhinged than like the Joker. Oh wait, that's the wrong franchise. Anyway, let's see who's inside. Oh shoot, no shot. Is this, wait, is this actually Agatha? I think, I'm like 67% sure this is Agatha. Yeah, she comes with the Book of Magic and okay, it is. But she comes with like, she comes with like this weird witch stuff. Wicked Witchcraft. All right, we're gonna do this and this. And we got this suckaroo, and then we got this dapper-doo, and then we got a book. Oh, she looks great. And she even comes with a book about wicked witchcraft. But although I know it's strictly taboo. Get out of here, Jersey boy. Aw. Anyway, I know where we have to put Agatha. Well, Agatha Harkness is here. We have White Vision here, so we gotta put her somewhere like in the middle. So maybe up here. I wanna like slowly crowd out all these roofs, and we're getting pretty close to doing that. So let's open our next pack, and then maybe we'll do one of those big figs, because I have a feeling one of them is gonna be huge. So let's see who's inside. Yo, it's Red Hulk. Okay, he comes with a Red Hulk torso, and the angry eyes and hair. Sweet. Wait, but he comes with this too. Oh, this is so much better. Okay, well, we don't need the other one, obviously. Bruh, get in there. All right, let's open this. And we're gonna use this torso. And then we're just gonna decapitate the red abs. Maybe we give that to the Red Skull or something later. That would be funny. Yes! Oh, dude, I'm so happy we got him. All right, this one's getting a 10 out of 10. I feel like it's a shame to have a building smashed and not have the Hulk at the center of it. All right, you know what time it is. Time for the big fig. So we have this one, and then we have another one here. I think we're gonna do this one. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong, and it is Wilson Fisk. Bro, look at this guy. He's mad suited up. Bro, I wish I could look this dapper. Actually, I have in the past. There are some epic suit photos of me out there somewhere. Anyway, we have this fist, and we have this fist, and then we have this head. Yo, fire. He looks great. Honestly, he probably belonged in that office that the Hulk just smashed. But really, a 10 out of 10 figure. Like, I would definitely put him up against Spider-Man. Bro, he literally, like, wouldn't even fit into the Daily Bugle entrance, even if I tried. So maybe we'll put him over here. Is that? You know what? No, I don't think it is. Anyway, it would be weird if they had Kraven the Hunter here. We're just gonna put him up here with Agatha, because I don't know, why not? And then we're going to just, we have a couple more packs and then the last big fig. So let's take a look at these. So this one should be fun. Oh, it's Mole Man, or the Underminer. I don't remember. It's one of the two. I just know that they stole it from the Incredibles, or the Incredibles stole it from the Fantastic Four. One of the two. I really don't know. But basically, he puts everyone underground in the city, and he's a Fantastic Four villain. All right. Then we have this, and then we have this over here, and then we have this over here. Sweet! All right, now he has to stay on the ground. You know what? We're putting him in front of the Deli Mart. He could vibe here with the severed head of Dr. Manhattan. And we have that one more pack that is right over here. It's Dr. Doom! All right, we got this, legs and torso. We have the arms here, and then we have a face, which looks cool, but we also have like this like metal line with eyes, which will probably look better when the mask is on. Yo, this is legit the most detailed minifigure I've ever seen. And we just opened like a lot of detailed minifigs. And he's got the whole Force Lightning. That's so cool. All right, he's definitely getting a 10 out of 10. And you know, I think he should probably go up against Thanos. Yeah, I think he's that good. Anyways, let's open. Yes. So we're gonna just open the last pack, and it is no shot. Did we just get Galactus? This guy's huge. Yo. That's like, for instance, like this is Blocky McBlockface, and this is legs. Okay, so he comes with a, oh my gosh, boom, sweet. And then he's got this, boom. And then he's got these dopey eyes. Bro, that is dopey looking. Wait, no, I need to put this torso armor on first. Yeah, and then we got this, and then we got... Yo, fire. Okay, come on, wait, and then we're gonna slip this on. Yes, look at that. Boom, we have Galactus, except he's much smaller than the city. Unfortunately, maybe we'll get a bigger one day, but I think he belongs right up here with the boys. You know what? I decided we're going to move this boy because he just doesn't belong up here. I want only the most OP villain. All right. And here are some of the most powerful villains we opened. And then the rest of our city is just completely filled with bad guys. I mean, we got Ultron, the Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, Agatha Harkness, and even Thanos. This is Spider-Man, and these are some of his biggest enemies as fake Lego minifigures. And today I'm going to unpack, assemble, and unleash all of them. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, they're going to take over my entire Lego city. Anyways, Lego. The Spider-Man's been around for a long time, over 60 years, and when a character has been around that long, they're going to have a lot of villains. From the comics, to the movies about comic villains, looking at you, Venom, he's seen it all. But first, we gotta go get our Spidey packs. So, let's get them. Boom. Oh yeah, and by the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're awesome. Anyways, let's crack it open. All right, now the first thing we're going to do is put this over here, and then we are going to open up all these packs and put minifigures around the Daily Bugle. So why don't we start with the first pack? All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Oh shoot, we got Anti-Venom. Has he even been in a movie? All right, well, the first thing I have is the legs with the toes. Yo, look at those toes, that's crazy. All right, we got that there. And then we have this full-on torso and chest. Then we're gonna put in this arm. Then we're gonna put in this arm. Sweet. And then we have hand options. We have these and we have these fists. I honestly don't like these. I'm doing the fists. Sweet. We have one here and then one over here. Oh yeah, and the last thing we have to add on is, of course, the face. He's got a little hole in his mouth, and he's got this sucker that we're gonna put right in here. Oh, bro, the tongue looks so weird because it's so, like, misaligned, like, with the mouth. But this is a really cool figure. It is definitely a big bad in the Spider-Man comics, and one that Lego even made a version of in a recent mech set. Look, there's Anti-Venom right there. Anyways, we're gonna have to put this Venom somewhere in the city. And for now, I'm just gonna put him over here. All right, now I wanna grab another pack. Let's do one of these medium-sized ones right here. All right, let's dump it, and it is a horse. Bro, this is legit Carnage as a horse. Now, the lore behind this is in the Venom and Carnage movie. There was literally a horse that was made out of Venomized stuff because they needed to get somewhere fast. Yeah, it looked really freaky. Anyway, here it is as a Lego figure. It'll be really cool if we get like an Eddie Brock or like a Carnage figure to put in this eventually, but we'll see if we unbox it. It kind of looks like a Spider-Man horse. Like, look, he's still got like the Venom black face and he still has all the red on the body. So until we figure out where he goes, I'm just going to put him over here and we're gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong into our next pack. All right, and we're gonna just dump it. Yo, no shot, it's Carnage. All right, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. But there's a tongue in here. All we gotta do now is put this in and we have the tongue in. And then we just gotta do the arms and the fists. Oh, and the tongue again. It's funny because the tongue is the same color as him, so it legit looks like just an extension of him. This guy looks great though. And you know who will look even better on? His literal own skin type. Yeah, this is not creepy at all. We're just gonna mount him on the horse. Bro, he's literally just gonna mold into the horse. Look at this. Oh, bro, I lost the tongue. Found it. Bro, get in there. Come on. Good boy. Oh, yo, that's so fire. He literally blends like right in at the toe with this boy. I should send a picture of this to my sister to see if she likes it because she really likes horses. Here, let me text it to her. All right, let's see what she says. All right, now that I get approval, I'm going to put him over here by the police station. You are deputized Venom Horseboy, or Carnage Horseboy. And I can grab our next pack. Let's do this one. Hopefully it's not a Venom. All right, let's dump it. No shot, it's the Rhino in his Adidas tracksuit. Bro, that's so awesome. Bro, look, he's got the cross, he's got the full tracksuit. Where's the head? Oh, here it is. He's got the little thing around his head. He looks just like the Rhino. He looks good. I like him. I like the full wraparound printing and everything. We just gotta put him somewhere. I feel like deep down, I could just put him right over here. He could chill on the newsstand and talk about no crime and how much he loves New York. All right, let's grab another pack and we're gonna do another one of these boys. All right, let's see who's inside, and it is, oh, this is a Spider-Man character? Oh, no shot, is this the Scorpion? I think it is. All right, hey, he comes with like a full kit and caboodle. I think that this is, yo, it is a Scorpion. Look at that. Then we're gonna do this leg over here, fire. Then we're gonna do this leg over here. Then we're gonna do this last leg over here. Fire, dude. Wait a minute, I just need to have it like curl over his head, right? That's what Scorpions do. Yes, look at this boy. All right, the Scorpion's actually epic, and I don't think I've ever gotten a Lego version of him before. So this is a really cool addition to get. We're getting some really obscure ones today. I like it. All right, we're going to put him right next to the Rhino. And that's the amazing Spider-Man Rhino. Anyway, next I wanna open one of these big packs. But before we do, let's do another one of these. Get jebaited. He thought we were gonna do a big pack right off the bat. Nope, we're gonna do this white boy. Is this another anti-venom? Nah, bro, we did not just get another anti-venom. I thought we were done. Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. All right, he's got the legs, the torso, the head. And we gotta do fist number 1, and we're gonna go through fist number 2. Sweet. And then we're also going to plug in the mouth, fire, and we have these 2 extra hands, but again, I have like a whole collection of these at this point. Okay, he looks good. I don't know if he looks as good as the other one. Definitely a more comic-y looking than realistic looking one. Maybe we'll make these guys like brothers or something. This is like the cool polished one, and this is like the ugly, dirty one. I don't know if that's a stereotype of brothers or not, but we got him here anyway. So I think it's time that we open another pack. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Bruh, it's another Venom. All right, this is actual Venom this time. This isn't just any old Venom. We've got the legs with the toes. We got the arms. Bruh, comes with the same freaking stuff. They're all the same. It's almost like they're all just different colored licorice versions. Although, I don't know if there is a white licorice. Is that a thing? Oh yeah, it is a thing. There's a licorice for every color, I forgot. It's like black Twizzlers, red Twizzlers, white Twizzlers. My favorite are chocolate Twizzlers. All right, let's put this in. All right, yo, this guy's dominating force. Look at him. Oh, yo, look at this dude. Bro, look at his toes. He's even got like a little dew claw down there. Also, look at the side of his mouth. Look how far his jaw extends back. What the heck? Oh, dude, this is the coolest minifig I think we've opened. Even though we've gotten other Venoms, nothing compares to the OG. Isn't that right, Walter?
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say he's pretty good. Oh, please don't touch me.
All right, well, I hope he didn't get too venomized. I'm sure we'll see him later. We gotta put this guy somewhere. And no better place to put him than literally right over here. I just wanna put all the cool guys like at the front. Actually, no, we're gonna put him up here. Sweet, he's gonna be the king of the Venoms. And I am going to open what is hopefully our next pack. Actually, I don't want one of these. I said we'd do a big one, and we're gonna do a big one. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong, see who's inside, and it is... No way, is that another Rhino? Bro, it is the Rhino. Yo, look, he even has Rhino eyes. We also have 2 face options. We have an angry one and a less angry one. Does this fit on top of a minifigure head? Wait a second. It does. What the heck? That's not creepy at all. All right, we have to somehow build this guy. All right, so he's got like this little weird leg attachment. What the heck? Okay, we're gonna do this over here. Sweet. Then we also have this over here. Sweet. We have this, then we have this. So you get this really weird tall leg deal going on. And we're also going to get this. He's got abs. He's definitely a much more in-shape version of the Rhino than the other one. All right, we got this. What the heck? Oh, shoot. Wait, that's not supposed to go there. We need to put this in. This is how the head's gonna connect. You usually don't see these parts of Lego builds, so I'm not used to that. Sweet. Okay, now the next thing we have to do is this arm over here, and we have this arm over here. And then we're gonna do this hand over here. All right, we got that. And then we're gonna do the other one. Bro, this is the most bulky body. He looks like the Hulk. All right, so we could do the other face or the angry one. I'm definitely doing the angry one. Sweet. And then the last thing we have to do is attach the little Rhino head. And yo, my goodness, this looks friggin' epic. See this? His feet are too big. He can't step on studs normally, but I bet he can charge you.
Hey guys, I'm back. And now I'm Venomized Spider-Man. Let's go. I am the rhino. Ah ha 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 ha.
Bro, this is such a cooler version of the rhino, but he doesn't have any like back studs, which is a little off-putting for a minifig. Yo, look at this boy. Anyway, I'm going to put the rhino right in front of the restaurant. Sweet, look at this boy. Oh, he looks epic. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put him over here. Yeah, I feel like he fits in. He's like not fully a minifig. As you saw, he's like way bigger than the average one. So anyway, we're going to open up another regular pack. All right, let's see who's inside, and it is another Venom. Bro, we're just gonna be, all these mini packs just have Venoms. This is close to being a Venom unboxing with extra rhinos and maybe a scorpion. All right, this is like a gunmetal grayish Venom, but the torso of this one is probably the most accurate of any Venom we've ever seen. And the head, look how rounded it is. All right, here's the legs. You definitely skipped leg day, by the way. It's okay, pal, I did too. Anyway, we're going to snap this boy in and snap this boy in. And then the last thing we have to do is snap in the hands. Fist one. Bruh, get in there, come on. All right, it's in there. Now fist two. Bruh, get in there, come on. All right, we're going to snap this tongue in here. Sweet. And then we're going to put this boy somewhere. I guess we could put him over by this lamppost or something. Yeah, sweet. And then we're gonna grab another one of those midi packs. I kind of want another horse. Absolute zero guarantee that we'll get a horse, but let's see. It is a horse. For the literal gunmetal gray Venom. Bro, we just opened it. What are the odds of that? We keep doing that. I swear I'm not checking the packs early. I didn't know that. All right, I guess I gotta take him off his spot again. Oh, sweet. Yes, look at this boy. Oh, dude, he looks so cool and veiny, and that's a weird way to phrase things. I also like that his teeth are a different color. Like, it's a little detail, but it's nice. And since he's a new horse, we're going to put him over here. Bro, look at him. He looks so cool. Honestly, let's have him like gallop more or something. Yes, look at this boy. Bro, he looks like he's a part of the horse, but so does he. This is like a weird contraption. Anyway, I want to grab another one of these midi scale ones, but we still have a bunch of these. So let's just do this one. All right, let's crack a ding dong. Oh, bro, it's a white horse. All right, this is like a hyper detailed one, so this is definitely going to the more detailed version of Venom, or anti-Venom. Oh, bro, how do I like position you? Get in there. Oh, bro, the eyes match. That's crazy. Yeah, and look, he could like kick, or he could do this. I don't know which one you'd want. You probably want this one, right? Yeah, look at that. Sweet. All right, now we have the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse. Bro, that's fire. So many Venoms. All right, I'm gonna open this little boy. Hopefully it's not a Venom for once. Bruh, it's literally another Venom. This might as well have been a Venom unboxing. It was actually supposed to be, but I didn't have enough to make a full 15-minute video. What? This video is 15 minutes? How do I know that? Anyway, we're gonna snack this in, snack this in, snack-a-rack-a-doo that in. Boom, we have most of a body. Then we have a hand, and then we have another hand. This is definitely the most comic-accurate Venom that we've gotten. It's definitely not a movie character. I just find it funny how we have like Red Venom, Red Hulk, like all these different characters, just different reds, and then they're the evil variant. I don't know, it seems kind of lazy on Marvel's part. Anyway, he looks good, and I know exactly where to put him. With, of course, our comic accurate White Venom, or anti-Venom. Are they like villains? Is White Venom actually a good guy? Oh, hey, how you doing down there, Walter?
Not good.
All right, well, hopefully he is not good enough for me to open a couple more packs like this one. Bro, I'm just anticipating Venom at this point. Oh, it's not. Just as soon as I stop anticipating, that's when, of course, it happens. All right, we have the legs, we have the torso, and then we have the face, and we have this face, and this is the face of a goblin, a green goblin, one who's also missing a hand. But conveniently, we have a bunch of extra hands. They just don't look the most accurate. All right, he's getting a black glove treatment. Oh, look at him. The power of the sun in the palm of his hands, and that's not even what he wants. All right, Gobby, we're gonna put you somewhere. How about we put him over here? Yeah, I feel like that's a good spot. Plus, he's already kind of featured on the TV screen. I think we got all those in another villains video, so you're gonna have to check that out. But while you do that, we have about 1 each of these left to open, and I'm gonna start with this one. Bro, this is another horse I'm actually gonna flip. It's not a horse, Lego. It's a lizard. Oh, actually that's fire. It's like another one of these big ones, like the rhino. I love that. These are my new favorite type of minifigs, and they're barely minifigs. We're gonna click-a-rick-a-doo that in, and we're gonna click-a-rick-a-doo another one in. Bro, get in there, come on. Sweet. All right, and then the next thing we have is the torso. That's fire. And then we're gonna have another one of these boys in, and then we're gonna have this, sweet. And then, oh my gosh, bro. All right, so we have the lizard's body. He looks great, looks just like the rhino. And we have the same deal with the arms. Boom, one in. Boom, the other in. Let's go. And then he also comes with a tail. Oh, bro. He comes with like a tail, but it starts at the back and like works its way down. Bro, that's so smooth. Ooh. Then he comes with 2 heads. Don't know what the difference between these is. One has eyebrows and one doesn't. Because we get this head. All right, you can't even see any of those, so I'm just gonna leave this in. Oh, that's so weird. Then you're just gonna tag this on. Oh, wow, that looks way too realistic. It does not look Lego-fied or comic-fied at all. It literally looks like the lizard from the Andrew Garfield movie. Look how detailed it is. That's crazy. Imagine if Lego included this in a real set. He's like the centaur legs and everything with the tail. Oh, bro, he looks so cool. This is a 10 out of 10 minifig right here. And since he goes to the sewer, I think I know where I have to put him. He's gonna go by the sewer. The sewer's in there, actually. So we'll put him outside. You know what, fine, we'll put him over here. And we'll put you, Mr. Scorpion, at the center. Sweet. All right, we need like 1 new character, and then we can put him over in that corner. But in the meantime, we still have 2 packs to open, including this one and this one. So let's do the other one. And then we'll do the big one last. All right, and it's going to be another Venom. This looks like another Edward Brock style Venom though, so that's good. So he's got the shirt, he's got like the whole vibe going. And then he also has this, and he has like backpack piece, and then he has the face, and he has the hair, and then he comes with a Venom head. Now, the reason this is useful is because he comes with a little battle droid clip arm, and we could just clip it on, and he has like an actual Venom like coming out of his shoulder, which is great. But guys, there's something wrong with him. You know what he has on his shoulder? No! It's 6'7". No, wait. We need to take this off. Wait, okay, it doesn't say 6'7". It's 6'7". 6'7".
You're trash, Brock.
I can't believe we got 6'7" printed on a Lego minifigure. That's actually wild. And I guess we're gonna have to put him here since we basically already have a Venom up there. I guess that means our last figure that we're going to open is this one. All right, let's do it. And it is, bro, that was so anticlimactic. Venom horse! Bro, we can't even put Venom up. You need to put him on his freaking horse. All right, we're going to slide him in. Here he is, and he could lead the horse pack, or whatever you call horse squads of things. Sweet. All right, now if you guys enjoyed me unboxing these Marvel supervillains, then watch this video over here where I unbox more, or watch this one where I unbox Venoms. Anyway, God bless, and stay freaking awesome. This is Spider-Man, and these are the Sinister Six in Lego. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and unleash a wave of fake Lego mystery minifigures from the Marvel Spider-Man movies. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, my city might be entirely conquered by supervillains. Anyways, Lego. Now, the most recent live-action Spider-Man was No Way Home, and it brought back a ton of the greatest villains from all the Spider-Man movies. From Doc Ock to Green Goblin to Electro, Sandman, the Lizard, and even a certain symbiote. Now, Lego has made a bunch of versions of these characters as minifigures, but they're kinda dookie. So I went online and bought a bunch of mystery packs that include all the supervillains, as well as a bunch of other big figs relating to Marvel villains, including a really epic version of the Rhino that we're gonna see by the end of this video. But we got these all copped. Now we just gotta wait for them. Oh wait, I think that's them. All right, here they are. Now before we get into all these, please hit that subscribe button because only cool people do that. And you're a cool person, right? Cool. Anyways, let's unbox these Spider-Man figures. All right, now we also do have a gold mystery pack that we're gonna open at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But we're going to put the box right outside the city, so that way it's not obstructing the view, and we're gonna try to figure out a place to put every character in the city, including the giant Oscorp tower that isn't totally a part of this like Parisian restaurant. Anyways, I think we'll start with a minifig, then we'll do big figs, and we'll switch them off. All right, let's crack a lack-a-ding-dong on this guy. Wait a minute, this is like an incomplete build of the Green Goblin? Yeah, this is the Green Goblin from Spider-Man No Way Home. Comes with the goggles, comes with the hood, and he comes, of course, with his iconic pumpkin bombs. And he also comes with an alternative face, which is cool. And most importantly, comes with like the parts of a glider. I think I have the other parts to it here. I think we have the rest of the parts for him in this pack. They didn't give me any instructions for any of these. I low-key don't know what to do with all these parts. Maybe we'll try to build it later, but in the meantime, we could put Green Goblin kind of right in front of the entrance of his place. This is honestly not my favorite version of this character. I'd rather the version with the mask, but this one still looks cool, and I wish they gave us instructions for the parts. So I'm giving him like a solid like 5 out of 10. Hopefully the next one is a bit better, and I have a feeling it just might be. Yo, is that Doctor Strange? This is his variant from the Spider-Man movie. So we got his legs and sweatpants, and then we have his shirt, which kind of has a UM logo on it. And then he comes with a plastic molded cape, which we've never gotten like a solid plastic cape like this before. Then we got his face, and we have, of course, his hair. And then we have his cup that says, "Oh, forsake," with a fox in the center. I just love the idea of having a chilled out Doctor Strange figure. He looks really freaking cool, and I just like him a lot. So we're gonna give him a solid 9 out of 10. All right, now where do we put him in the city? Where does this strange looking Strange go? Honestly, this kind of looks like the Sanctum Sanctorum, so maybe up here on the roof, we get him going on this like knockoff Sanctum Sanctorum building. Yeah, boom, look at that. All right, Dr. Strange. He can watch over the bookstore. And we're slowly filling up our city. But now I want to open a big fig. Let's do this one. All right, let's open up the bad boy. And it is that Kingpin? I think it is Kingpin. Oh, I love this Kingpin variant. And he's in like this floral shirt and he's got a white suit on. I actually own a white suit. Comment white suit if you want me to wear that in the next Spider-Man video. Anyway, we got on his head and his torso. And compared to a regular minifig, he's huge.
I'm Kingpin.
I feel like a lot of people forget he's a Spider-Man villain sometimes just because he's in like Daredevil and stuff so much. I'm giving Kingpin a 10 out of 10. But we're gonna keep him as a member of the city, and since he's a wealthy, socialite, I think it would be good to put him right in front of the hotel over in the corner. I think that hotel just looks so good right there. Hopefully he doesn't run into Daredevil later. Anyway, bags are literally pouring out the sides of this thing, so we're just gonna do this one that poured out. All right, I'm curious to see which minifig we are going to get. No way, it's Mr. Sandman. Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. You guys know that song? Comment down below. All right, but we gotta build them. Got the legs, we got the head, and of course, the hair. Yo, that really do be looking like Flint Marko. All right, and then he also does come with this staff, which comes with, I guess, is some kind of sand hammer. And then we're gonna just finish assembling it. Yo, look at this guy. I love him. Oh, wow. Look, he even has side printing. He is a sandy dude. I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. He just looks great, but where do we put him in the city? I have a funny lore idea. What if we put him at the top of the police station and it makes it look as if the whole police station is actually a giant sandcastle? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Anyways, let's open another figure, but this one is gonna be a big figure. Oh no, wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Is this Venomized Spider-Man Venom? Those who don't know, Venomized Spider-Man is Spider-Man when he turns into the black color, Bully Maguire type. But this is like the character of Venom in the Bully Maguire suit. This is actually so unique and cool. I would have never thought I'd see this before. Oh, this is easily getting a solid 9 out of 10. Look at this guy. You imagine stepping on this? Oh, that sounds painful. And look how sharp his fingers are. All right, now where do you put Venomized Evil Spider-Man? Maybe we put him in the little garden on top of the jazz club. I feel like he works well there. He kind of fits the whole vibe, and there's that whole black thing behind him. I don't know. I think that's okay, but we're slowly starting to fill up the city. Either way, it's time to open our next minifig, and then we're just gonna do a bunch of big figs, because we have a bunch of those too. All right, next we're going to open this Marvel bag, and it is going to be, no way, did we just get 2 Venoms in a row? All right, so we have like a full-on jeans and like leather jacket. It says Lion on this shirt, Detroit Lions. Wait, Venom's from Michigan? How did I not know this? Well, a couple interesting things about him. He comes with this backpack piece that we have to snap on. And then I think there's like a battle droid arm and then this other piece. But we're gonna add that in a second because I need to add the head and the hair. Yo, okay, so we got Eddie Brock. And then he comes just with a Venom head that sticks literally outside of his head. And you know what you are, Brock? You're trash, Brock.
You're trash, Brock.
But the minifigure is not trash. This one is great. It gets a solid 10 out of 10. I love it. But since he is trash, I do have a special place for him. Boom. He's trash. And he's at the Mini Mart, which is actually, where he first discovered his powers in the Venom movie. I'm pretty sure anyway.
What the hell are you?
We are Venom.
Yeah, anyway, there he is in the trash. And coincidentally, right next to our next big fig. We're gonna open up this one. All right, let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. Yo, is that the lizard? It is the lizard. Okay, he's got a tail, and I think he's also got like the full-on lab coat deal going on. Bro is ripped. Look at this guy. And then we also got to have his hands. You can't really be a lizard without hands, right? And then we have the head. This actually looks pretty cool. I like his pink shorts, and I honestly wish he had a little bit more filled-in eyes. But you know who really loves lizards? Who? Hi, I'm Florida Man. Yeah, Florida Man loves lizards. Anyway, we're giving the lizard a solid 8 out of 10. He's a little on the cartoony side. Before we put him in the city, I do want to show him to a real life lizard. Yo, you guys see that? That Godzilla? All right, I'm gonna show him the lizard. Hey, you wanna see my lizard? Want to see my lizard? Oh, nope. Oh, I guess they didn't want to see my lizard. That's so sad. All right, now where do we put a lizard in a city? Lizards usually stay like underground or in warm areas. So where should he go? Well, there is a little sunroom over here, and lizards, of course, like the sun and light, so we're gonna put him next to the sunroom. Anyways, let's crack open another big fig, and I think I wanna do this one. Yeah, I know we're skipping minifigs, but I don't care, because big figs are epic. And let's see who it is. Yo, it's the Amazing Spider-Man. Or this is the video game PS5 Spider-Man, I think. Yo, look at this weird shape they have for the head. Okay, we got the head in. Now we're gonna get the arms in. And then we're gonna get the hands. Bada bing, bada boom, we have a Spider-Man in the room. I actually think I've seen this Spider-Man Big Fig before. I think he's really cool. And I'm gonna give him a 10 out of 10. And I think I know where I should put him. So there's a spider web feature that hangs directly off the Oscorp building. You see where I'm going with this. Ready to dangle, Spider-Man? All right, bro's a dangling. Yo, he's a Spider-Man swinging through the city. I feel like you couldn't have a full-on functioning city with all these Spider-Man characters without Spider-Man swinging through it. It's just a very, very, very chunky Spider-Man. Like, very chunky. Anyways, let's open another minifig. Okay, let's open this sucker up. Is that Madam Web? I literally know nothing about this character. I never even saw the movie, but I don't think anyone saw the movie, so that's okay. But we have, maybe it's Spider-Woman. I really don't know who this is. And then she comes with a mask, and then she comes with the hair. I assume this is Madam Web. I really don't know who Madam Web is, what her name is, or what she does. But Web makes me think she's something related to Spider-Man. So that means that this is instantly a Spider-Man character. I assume she's a good guy because I don't know why I assume that, but she's wearing a mask. The figure actually looks good. I'll give it a 10 out of 10. I don't know anything about her, so I can't say if it's accurate or not, but we got to put her somewhere. Isn't that right, Walter?
Yeah, it is right. We're gonna put you somewhere where you won't be forgotten.
Ooh, where's that, Walter?
Yeah, okay, you could just stay there. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Hey, Walter, where'd you put her?
You know what? You don't need to worry about it. We won't be seeing her again.
Oh, okay. All right, I already grabbed our next Big Fig, and I'm so excited to see who it is. It's another Big Fig version of Spider-Man. Guys, I love Spider-Man, so this is epic. We should even do a video unboxing that new minifigure series. Regardless, we have to put in his arms, his hands, and lastly, his head. And it looks like this is a version of the Iron Spider. Although it is, of course, missing his back-like legs, so that's sad. All right, now I'm giving this a solid 8 out of 10. I think it just would have been better with the wall crawler vibes. But we do have another Spider-Man, and where do we put another Big Fig version of Spider-Man? This is kind of the third one, if you count Venom. I was thinking maybe we put him up here, but I don't know if I like that. So you know what? Let's just put him on top of a jazz club. I don't know. I think that fits, and I think each roof will probably end up getting a character by the end of this video. But in the meantime, we could open another minifig. And guys, it low-key feels like we're running low on minifigs, but don't worry. We have so many things left to open in this video. Yo, it's electric. Boogaloo. Have you guys heard the It's Electric song? Anyway, here's Electro. Whoa, that is so much more detailed than the real one. And it looks just like Jamie Foxx. Even the hair. And then like the official Lego one, he does come with like the Emperor Palpatine style electric bolts. But I mean, look at the detail. He has like the full-on machine with that little control-y thing on him that keeps him like lukewarm, or I don't know, like sedates him from being evil, or cures him, actually is probably the better word. And then he also comes with the evil eyeglasses. Now, I'm giving him a 10 out of 10, but where do we put this bad Larry? Well, he is Electro, so you know the one place a good Electro would go? Yeah, right up here on top of the Oscorp Tower, literally higher than any other character in the city. And he could shoot all his electric waves out from up there. All right, we're like down to like the last two minifigs, so I actually want to open the next Big Fig. And I'm so excited to eventually unbox that Rhino Big Fig. That one's gonna be the coolest. Anyways, let's see who's in this pack. That is a minifig. I didn't think we'd be getting any of these in this, but it comes with a build. Yo, wait a minute. Is this Green Goblin? Yo, this is the Spider-Man original Green Goblin outfit with Norman Osborn. Yo, look at that helmet. The last time Lego did a helmet like that for this character was like 20 years ago. Oh yeah, and he comes with the glider. And it's not just any old glider, it's a fully functioning glider with the eventual arrows that would impale him. I don't know which way he's supposed to face though. I feel like it should be this way because this is where the guns are.
Hey, what's going on? Who do we unbox?
Hey there, Walter. Get ready for the goblin.
Oh, you missed. Ha 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 ha. You missed. Ha ha. Oh.
No, Uncle Walter.
Remember, Florida man, with great power comes great responsibility.
No, I'll remember you, Uncle Walter. I guess I gotta go become Spider-Man now. Anyway, this Green Goblin minifig's easily getting a 10 out of 10. I love him. Now, where do we put him in the city? Oh, I know the first thing he's doing. All right, he's going right to the top. I mean, how could you not have Norman Osborn on top of the Oscorp building? That just would be heretical. Anyways, we could open this one or this one next, but I'm going to open this one. All right, let's open this bad boy, and I guess there's a Green Goblin on the floor now. Yo, is that another Kingpin? Really? So he comes in a black suit this time, not a white one. Maybe this is like his evil brother, which would be weird because Kingpin's already pretty evil. But we can put in his arm, other arm, his Fisk, his other Fisk. Did you see what I did there? Fisk and other Fisk. So this one, I'd say gets solid 6 out of 10. He looks sharp in his suit and everything. This one's buttoned up, unlike the other one, which is not. And it's interesting because the buttons are actually like molded on there, which is pretty cool. This is like him and his like good guy brother, maybe. Yeah, honestly, I kind of like that dynamic. And then we have the fallen, just Norman, just dead. Let's open. No, you know what? Let's open this one. I've been dying to open this one because I think I know who it is. Because it's legit like the thickest pack on here. And oh my gosh, look at this. What the heck? All right, let's go fishing a little bit. And yup, it's the Rhino.
I am the Rhino.
Now, I've actually had this instruction booklet sitting around, so it's gonna have to look something like this in the end. So I'm gonna spend a little bit trying to build this. This took me a solid 20 minutes to build. Anyways, let's put on the last part. Oh my gosh, I knocked this off again. Gotta say, not the best built. Oh my gosh, it's falling apart, literally right now. All right, now after like literally a million tries, I finally get together some legal looking version of Zerano. He doesn't even have like Lego prints. This is barely a Lego. I am Zerano. All right, now I'm giving this build a solid 7 out of 10. It would have been a probably closer to 10 out of 10 if it wasn't so wonky to build, and I had to do an illegal build technique of just strapping the little machine gun bullets or whatever to the gun because this little peg that it was supposed to go into on the inside of the arm just didn't work. So yeah, that's unfortunate. But where do we put him? Well, I think let's put him right here. He's literally falling apart again. Look at this. What an annoyance. Oh no, he fell apart again. Yo, is that an Adidas tracksuit? Anyways, let's open the next big fig. Yo, let's go. Is that another Sandman? I think it is, but this one's a big fig. Maybe this is like the father of the other Sandman. Yo, let's look at the face. Yo, that's a droopy face. And he's got sandy hair. Oh, that's awesome. Then we got a sand hand and another sand hand. And then this one also comes with a mallet, but it's just 10x. And we have literal sandwich looking builds that we're putting on each side of the mallet. Yo, this dude looks crazy. This is definitely getting a 9 out of 10. He looks perfect. Flint Marco, love it. Now, I'm honestly just gonna put him with the other Sandman. Which one's better? I think the other one might have a little bit more accurate hair to the movies, but the other one is a bigger version of Sandman, which I think just looks cool. Yo, and we still have a bunch to go. So why don't we open another big fig and then we could get into another minifig. Yo, that's another version of the Rhino. Did not think we'd be getting 2 of those today. This is a high-key, very accurate comic book version. You can tell because of the face. Look at that. Do you guys remember the Me and the Boys memes with like Electro and the Rhino? But anyway, one of the boys was the Rhino. And we almost have him done, and that should be it. Wait, no, he's missing his rhino horns. Can't be a rhino without a rhino horn. We have the big one in the front and the little one in the back. Let's go, Rhino! So we could do one of 2 things. Since we have 2 of a bunch of these characters, we can put him with that Rhino, or we can put him somewhere else. Honestly, I'm gonna put him up here just because I want to fill in that space. Now, is it time to do another minifig? I think it is. I've been dying to do another minifig, honestly. Yo! No. Are we actually getting Dr. Octopus? Yo, this is one of my favorite Marvel characters. And this one looks great. Honestly, much better than the legit one that actually came out in the Spider-Man train set. I think this looks a lot nicer. I like the green. The green looks good. And then we could do a version of him with glasses or without. I kind of want to do without for now, just because, oh shoot, we need to put on his backpack. And he also comes with a trench coat, obviously, but that goes without saying. Bada boom. And now we could do that. You know, I feel like he might look actually better with the goggles. Yeah, okay, glasses on looks better. Now, he has these clips on his back, which you don't really see that often on these, but we're gonna clip it on. And then we also have these, because this is how he stands. He doesn't actually stand with his feet. He stands with his prosthetic limbs. So we're almost done. He's arguably a big fig, just because of how big of a presence he has. And look at that, the power of the sun in the palm of my hands.
Power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
And he can literally hold himself up with the Doc Ock legs. Wow, you look pretty cool. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Octopus. How are you an octopus? You only have 4 legs. Well, actually, Florida Man, if you count his legs and his hands plus his 4 arms, then he is an octopus. Yeah, okay, I guess that makes sense. Okay, so apparently he can't stand perfectly, but I'm still giving him a 10 out of 10, because truthfully he could if he just put his legs like this, and he's a great looking figure. I think the tentacles look really good. Now, where do we put him? You know what? I want to do this other rooftop, just because I feel like we need to fill out all of these. Look at this guy. Anyways, let's open the next Marvel fig. We're getting close to the end too, so I'm curious to see what Florida Man has to do to avenge Walter's death. Yo, is that another big fig version of Spidey? Okay, let's see. We have arm here, and then this time we actually get the hands. The nice thing is we don't have to wait the entire video to see the big figs be built. And then we have the sword, and we have the other sword. And bada bing, bada boom, we have a Spidey in the room. All right, we have gold fig and big fig. So let's open the final big fig. By the way, I want you to comment by the end of this video your favorite character that we unboxed. Is that a legit another Spider-Man? Guys, we got another one. Okay, we're gonna snap on his head, we're gonna snap on his 2 arms, and we're gonna snap on his hands. Bada bing, bada boom, we have another Spider-Man. This is a very like Perry the Platypus looking Spider-Man. I like him a lot, he's pretty standard. I'll give him like a 6 out of 10, nothing super special. And we'll put this blue Spider-Man on top of this blue house, just because, you know, most of the roofs are covered at this point. Spider-Mans are always on top of roofs, and being on top of a blue house, I guess he's like a chameleon. He just shapeshifts to whatever building he's on. All right, then we have the gold final minifigure. And this one I just have a good feeling about. All right, we're gonna dump it in 5, 4, 3, 2. Is that Dr. Doom? I think it is. Doesn't have his arms plugged in or anything. That's different. Oh my gosh. That's a Spider-Man character? Did Spider-Man ever fight Dr. Doom? Oh my gosh. All right, and we're gonna just put in these arm bracelets, I guess. I wonder if this is an allusion to Spider-Man in the new Avengers Doomsday. He comes with the hood, he comes with the little version of him, I guess. And he comes with these little power blast things to hold. I honestly don't know. And then of course we have the mask and cape. And then there's the little dude version of him, so I'm gonna give him this little hood that came with it that's really for the minifig, but it still works. Overall, it's a pretty cool minifig. I'm pretty sure he fights Spider-Man in like the comics or something, so I guess this makes sense as the gold minifig. He's one of the most powerful Marvel villains literally ever. So let's put him somewhere. If I were the most powerful Marvel villain, where would I want to go? Oh, right, you're here. All right, and then Baby Doom is gonna go up here. And like that, we filled our city completely with Spider-Mans. Wait a minute, what's that? Oh no, the Sinister Six are assembling. Oh, I'm sorry, Sinister 7. Sinister 8? And the Sinister Ninth just captured Spider-Man's big allies. And they're coming together to take over the whole city. There's only one man who could stop them. With great power comes great responsibility. All right, it's time to fight the Sinister 9 and protect my city. Thought it was Sinister 8. We're going for it, woo! Hey, wait a minute, I'm basically a Florida man too. Look at my shirt. Well, you're no proud American. Ugh. Ooh. Can't take me, Sandman. I'm from Florida. I rule the sand and the alligators. Oh, speaking of alligators. I took care of another one. Get out of here. I guess you malfunctioned. That's what happens when you're not American made. Ooh, oh, hello there, you communist. America, heck yeah. Florida man, I'm coming for you. Okay, you got me. Let go of me. Hello, Brock. Stupid symbiote from another planet. Hey, Brock, I apologize in advance. Ugh. It's Electro time. How about elect no time? Ugh. Goblin mode. I'm coming for you, Florida man. I'm gonna get you like I got your uncle. That's what you get, Gobbles. Oh, you thought you were getting away with this too? You know what? I'm just gonna jump. Woo! And Florida man got literally everyone. Well, if you enjoyed this video, hit that button over there, or that one over there. Anyways, God bless, and stay awesome.